Okay, so he's in Florida. So for those who don't know, they might be, oh, he's just gonna tell you got a gun on you. That's not really a big deal. Now, personally, and I'll say this, and let's take this as an educational experience, particularly black men who are armed. Unless they have a reason to search the car, there's no reason. This is actually how Philando Castile was killed. He told the officer right here where I'm at in the Twin Cities um, that he had a gun on him and he was killed for that. This lady, while she was incompetent in the removal of the firearm, for sure, there was no doubt a degree of fear that they had over them. You got this large guy, black guy with a firearm. It can be intimidating, right? That's just the fact of the matter. And you, black men, don't tell the police if you're armed. Free men in America don't tell the police if you're armed, but particularly black men, because there's a certain historical disadvantage that you have when dealing with law enforcement, and there's a certain fear that you're up against when dealing with these issues. So I would recommend not informing them unless there's a reason for them to ask you to leave the car or to search the car. Do not tell them that you're armed. This is never to your advantage, right? It just isn't. Now, granted, in his case, apparently they are asking if he had a concealed carry. He didn't. Sometimes you don't need one, even in concealed carry states, depending on what the situation is, right? If you're at home, at work, and you're in work now in your car, there could be some loopholes, excuse me, where you don't have to have that. So I'm not sure what the case was here, but I'm not an advocate of informing them of being armed, rather you're black or not, but in particular if you're black, um, unless there is an absolute need to. And in such instance, it's better to have it out if it was on him before he got pulled over. Take it off your hip, put it in the glove box, put it in your armrest, something of that nature to minimize the likelihood of any kind of mishap where your life is what's at stake.
As long as you're cool.
Oh, I'm chill.
No, man. I appreciate your honesty.
Oh, I ain't got time left.
That's awesome. So yeah,
He's laughing, but he's nervous to the mug. Yeah, that's just the reality, because you don't know what someone's going to do. Now we're police, good guys. They can have the police are the good guys, so